Poof, poof. There I am. Oh, that looks a lot better. A lot better. Sorry about that, everyone. I know notifications are going out now that I am back on. Yes, we needed to get a better stream. That's what it is. I had the first stream wasn't going so well, so I had to find a new stream. So thank you, and thank you everybody for their patience. So welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Well, I'm feeling I'm lagging today. I mean, um, just in a very slow mode. That's the way I feel. I feel like things are very slow. I feel um the energies are like I'm here, but I kind of just want to retreat. That's the day it is. Today I just feel like I want to go retreat. If it was a nice day, if it was a nice day, if I lived somewhere warm, this would be the day to go down by the beach, to sit by the beach, to sit by the water, to journal and collect my thoughts. And that is very much the energies of this new moon. It's an energy of collecting your thoughts. It's an energy of, with Mercury out of bounds and, listening to the energies or listening to information coming in, allowing you to take that time to do that. And we have that ear of God, the ear of God, of listening. And we know that, and I think, Mercury is going to be going out of, well, he's out of bounds, but he's going to be going retrograde or in the first part of the shadow on the 15th. So we're going to really feel like this is going to be a very powerful Mercury retrograde. And I want to do a little special on talking about Mercury retrograde. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. Excuse me. So we have that see my thoughts. I can just feel like everything's sort of muddled right now today. So let's you know what? Let me pull some cards. Let's pull some cards and let's get into the mood of this. So I'm going to pull in the fairy cards. Let's pull some cards. That's what I feel like I need to do. I need to pull some cards. And really get into this energy, really step forward into this energy. So let's pull some cards. I'm not sure who's here. So if you're here, just say hi. If you're on the Mary June Tracy page, sometimes I see the messages, sometimes I don't. It's all depending. So let's see. We got a jumper card. The Three of Autumn. So the Three of Autumn's coming in. So it's following passion when it comes to your career. So we got career and passion. Hi, Cynthia. And being the best of what you do. So we have this three of autumn is probably the Three of Wands in the fairy, or the Three of Swords. So I feel like it's following your passion, following what's coming forth for you. And I'm going to bring in the tarot, my hard ass tarot, if I can find them. It's amazing that sometimes I can't find my cards, or that they kind of disappear on me. That's my cat tarot. Didn't want the cat tarot. But, interesting. I know, I'm all over the place today. That's that's my energy today. It's like it's all over the place. Like it's keeping my thoughts or keeping things just very much in a, not, I wouldn't say in a cloud, but very melancholy. I think, could be a part of that energy too. Looking at, considering what I want to manifest, right? Considering what I want to manifest. So following my passion. So what is my passion? So let's go in. What is your passion? What is it that you want for you? This is, and this is looking into it, because this is where we have the new moon is a 30-day cycle, and it's a 2.5 year cycle. So we can go 2.5 years forward, and we go 2.5 years backwards. So we come into this energy with this new moon. And the moon and the sun are making points to the mafia brother. That's probably what's getting me, is, making aspects to Jupiter, to Saturn, to Pluto. So these mafia brothers are coming in, and the energies of, what did you learn? What did you learn from last year? Have we learned anything from last year? Right? So the knowledge and the wisdom we've gained from all of that, and now creating the new energy. So what are we creating? What is this newness, this new moon, this new energy that we are wanting to create? You're unfocused too. So it's creating this, we want to create something new. And with Mercury and Mars, they've got the Mars sextiling Uranus in Taurus, and it's answering to this moon that it is exalted. So Uranus wants us to take action. What is the action that you want to take? It's a higher self. Uranus is a higher self. Mercury's a lower self. So if you look at the two, there are two parts of a ball, two parts of a coin. So you have where Uranus is the upper part, the connection to God. We have Mercury, the lower part, the one that is here on the earth, here giving us information. It is the news, it's our communication. And I keep on getting newspaper. It's our newspaper. What are you reading? What is that information you're consuming? So we got Mercury. So Mercury's coming in, and he's showing me, he's like, what are the papers that you're reading? What is the information that you're conveying, whether it's on email, whether it's on any of your social media? What is that information that is coming in, that you're conveying, that you are absorbing? And there is the information that's in there. And what is your reaction? And we also have with Neptune's making some aspects too to this moon, and it's an opening sextile. And Lilith is there, and we know Lilith is with Neptune, and Lilith is like was the wife of Adam, and she didn't want to be subservient. So here's the other energy that's coming in, is like, is there something that is making you subservient or feeling subservient in some way? So what is your reaction? The energy of this, and wanting to go on your own way. So this is maybe coming in where you're wanting to go on your own way. You're wanting to come into that connection. And with that coming into that connection, it is allowing for us to go into a new location. Where is the new location you want to go? Because this energy, for some, as Cynthia was saying, and I'm saying, it's like, it can make you unfocused. It's like, it's like almost coming through a cloudy mist, because there is, for the energies this week, is like 1,000 out of 10. That's what I've been telling people. It's quite extreme, because not only is this, because this is a new moon energy, but it is the beginning of the eclipse season. And the beginning of the eclipse season is 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be having a full moon lunar eclipse, and the moon will be in Sagittarius. So we're going to have this eclipse season starting. So it's not only is this moon for bringing in prosperity and abundance and wanting to really bring in some ritual for us today, we also have the energy of the eclipses coming in, which is what is being taken away from, where is your focus, right? So what is that focus that you have, and the information that's coming through? This is an energy field. This is energy that's coming in, and the energy that's coming in through all of this is coming through to us in a very deepening way. So our bodies might be feeling out of sorts, uncomfortable. I know mine has. I know my stomach's been really weird. Not that it's been upset, but like sore. So a sore solar plexus. Hence, I got clove today as a essential oil, because clove is really good for the essential oil. Plus, Metatron keeps coming in for me. So I keep on, either I'm listening to somebody and they mention sacred geometry and Metatron. So a lot to do with sacred geometry coming through. And sacred geometry can really, it's like you're going into that matrix or to that dimension that is beyond all time, space, and dimension. You're going into this place that is then downloading into you, right down to the subatomic molecules, submolecules, subatoms, down all the way down into the mitochondria. This energy is bringing in, and it's coming forth with energy streams that are connecting, and these connectings are that there are this correct creative mode or moon that is coming in, and it's feeling it, and I feel like this intuition, listening to guidance, aligning action, working with action, for you to familiar yourself with this. And all of this energy coming into our body is sort of like making us kind of wobbly, kind of feeling maybe a little bit unbalanced, triggering parts in us that need to be released. Hence, that's the eclipse. The eclipse is eclipsing out things in our lives that aren't in our alignment, aren't in our focus anymore. So this is coming in where we are components, tangible moments, then, and they're powerful. And within this is that expansion. And the expansion is coming in with, Jupiter. Jupiter's going into Mercury, and he wants that expansion. He wants where that expansion is. So there is this energy of unlimited energy, unlimited potential, and coming in a boundless way. So this boundlessness is coming forth. And with Jupiter coming in here, he's coming in with truth. So truth is coming in, truth is being heard. And I keep on getting boundless energy. So this boundless energy is coming in. So it's unlimited. And I feel like so many of us feel like we have been contained. We feel we're contained. We feel limited. We feel unable to expand. But our bodies and this energy is coming in is getting us to go into that expansion, go into those areas of unlimited potential. And we are feeling we are feeling that energy. We're feeling that, maybe that pressure, right? And we're feeling, definitely put your crystals on. I got a little cute this is supposed to be for aromatherapy, and then you put a little thing in there and put your little tab in there with your essential oils, and then you it diffuses. So I got that for Mother's Day. This, maybe that's where I have to put the clove in it. And I'm not really big for wearing necklaces and stuff like that because it's heavy on my neck, even though this is very light. And the vetiver keeps coming in too. So this is coming into the grounding and expansion of who we are and where our limitations are. And I got unity. So unity is that doing what you need to do for the right reasons. This is that Saturn and Uranus coming in, the old and the new. So comparing what is old, comparing what does work for you and what is something new you can bring in. What is that new expansion you can bring in, and allowing for you to come in with new approaches into your world. So I was trying to pull up my journal. No, I don't want to recover. No, I don't want to. Mm. Patience, Mary, patience. So let me, there we go. And I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to do a share. It's going to let me do a share, probably. Oh, yeah, right there. Pull up a share here for you. I'm going to share screen. I'm hoping this is going to work. Everything's, oh, okay. So this is my, there we go. This is the New Moon Workbook. It's still available if you want it. So the New Moon Workbook. Boom, 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 boom. That I do. I do workbooks every month. Anyways, that's another thought. So this new moon here is like Taurus is simple in her energy, and the season encourages us to slow down and experience the whole moment and not overthink our next move. There's a stillness in the air when the sun lands in this sign, and we have time to process past events. So there's a lot of processing that we're doing right now, and coming into this embodiment of Earth and connecting into our stillness, into our presence. This is our coming into this life becomes similar, and finding the stillness and finding the clarity and the simplicity in what we are doing. And in doing that, we have our different moonscapes. So in this book, I have where it goes through, an Aries moon, Taurus moon, what your moon is, and going through what your moon is. But what I want to get to, I got the crystals in here. So the crystals, if you're looking for crystals, is like I have pink opal, is a beautiful one for peace and tranquility. It is one for I am peace. Leptiolite is a very nice stabilizing stone. It works really nice with other stones. It especially rose quartz. So leptiolite and rose quartz brings in the calmness and the peace. And it is I am still. Jade. So if you have a jade necklace, or if you have a piece of jade or a jade ring, this would be a really nice one to bring forth today and to work with. I'm receiving that if you do have jade, or even have a jade little guy. I have a jade turtle. Manifest with it, use it for it. And petrified wood is I am earth, connection with earth, and a green onyx, feeling the abundance. I'm abundant, and it also protects against negativity. So these are beautiful crystals if you want to bring in some crystals to work with today. If you don't have them, it's fine. You don't necessarily have to have those. So we have in here we have tapping, so information on tapping and how to tap. But where I'm going is aligning tips on abundant minds. So I have questions in here to work with this moon as we're going through. So, and information on setting up for magic, your Taurus season. Here we go. What makes you feel abundant and helps you out of the scarcity mindset? So writing down some points there on what gets you out of that scarcity mindset, and also then what brings you into present moment, your breath, nature, something else, and how can you incorporate more of it into your life? This is really helping you to get into a really positive mindset to help you to bring forth and manifest, because this moon is powerful. This moon is one that, bringing forth what you are wanting to plant. And the negativity affects your, what negativity affects your self-worth, and how can you counteract it with positive affirmation and worthiness. So this beautiful moon, this is bringing in safety in your safety net. So I'm going to stop the share. So in this energy, what are you doing? What are you utilizing to create your abundance and create what it is that you desire? And these questions help you to go through it. They trigger information within you so you can go and look through it. If you are wanting to order one, it's a digital download and they're $12. So, and I can just, I'll send it right out to you. And it has different information. Now, they come out, I do, so the next one will be for Gemini season. So I'll have the Gemini with the eclipses, and working with the eclipses with the Sagittarius full moon and the Gemini new moon. So there are 2 booklets that I do. But they do, I love the questions because the questions really help you to go into them, like go into what it is that you want to create. And that's the important part of this information. And this is, since it's making aspects to the Mafia brothers from last year, and making those aspects to them is that, there is a releasement that's happening. And there's also where, with Jupiter going into Pisces, what is it that needs to be washed away? What is, what, because he is going over some, parts where Mars was and the sun and the moon were last year. This is, there's a lot of passing over energies of last year, of of the first lockdowns and COVID and all of this. So this is now coming in, what is the truth of it all? What is the truth coming in, and how is that affecting your life? And I keep in Neptune just keeps coming in because I have to do this. Everybody's looking for a quick fix on everything. Everybody's looking for like that magic wand for everything to be fixed. And with the Taurus, this is why the Taurus is slow. It's not the quick fix. It is the long term. What is it? What is the long term effects of what you are doing? Because truth will be shown. Truth is going to be shown to you that short term, or if you're looking for that quick fix for something, doesn't matter what it is, you're going to find that in the long term, it's going to hurt you. So whatever you're looking for as quick fix, truth is going to come out and show you that this isn't a time for a quick fix. This is time to set in motion for longevity, for long term. And looking at that, and when we do that, that's when we step into that infinite supply and that energy, and it's like a magnet. It comes to us. We're able, because that's where we're floating to. We are floating for, not to necessarily go rogue and go off road onto crazy land, but it's to come in and say, okay, where am I going to set in my long term? And what does that look like? And what does that feel like? Because when we can look into that, we can step into the intuition and listening to the guidance and the alignment along the energies as the energies are coming in. And the energies are sort of like this, it's kind of like a sail, and that's coming in, and beautiful, very sparkly, very golden. So the sail comes in and it's, moving very fluidly, and coming into down into the nucleus of our bodies, allowing for that expansion to come in and bringing forth the divine energy. But if we're looking at just bringing things in and not utilizing it to full potential, and just looking for that quickness, That's where we're going to come into that falsity. And, there was, see if I can pull it up. Ah. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to share this, but I will try. I will try. Um, oh, wake up at 6 a.m. Though thought of you and up at sunrise. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, this is a beautiful time too. I'm just trying to find something here I wanted to bring up. And everything's working so slow. I can tell that Gemini moon, I people back your shit up. But not that, well, the Gemini moon, but with the energies coming in. Here. So what I want to share with you, and I call him my archangel, he's my archangel Raphael. And his name is Russell Brand. And see if it'll let me do this. Please have patience with me today, guys. Have patience with me. Have patience with me.
The recipe for these vaccines to be shared would be helpful. And do you think that would be helpful? No. I like Bill Gates. No. Well, because I've done all this work. It's my money. It's mine. I'm in charge of it. I'm in charge of the World Health Organization. I've done all this work. Fuck you. It's sort of amazing, isn't it? Because there's a sort of push to make vaccines mandatory in order that we can get back to a kind of normal that was bloody awful anyway, ignoring many of the glaring lessons that have been shown to us by this unique situation. And if that was the true agenda, let's get back to normal, this vaccine is a good thing, let's make it accessible to as many people as possible, then you'd go, yeah, sure, reproduce it, manufacture it, it's not about money. Like, why is it not a good thing then? Why is it not a good thing? Why not? Well, there's only so many vaccine factories in the world, and I own all of them, and I'm saying no. So there it is. Allowing these vaccines, as you say, the recipe for these vaccines to be shared would be helpful. And do you think that would be helpful? No. I like Bill Gates. No.
Okay.
Well, because I've done all this.
Oops. There you go. I'm going to stop the share. So the reason I wanted to show that, one of the reasons I wanted to show up, Russell said something very poignant in there. And he said, everybody wants to go back to the way it was. And he says in there, and he says, well, it wasn't that good anyways. And haven't we learned from, and here's where the energies are. Haven't you learned from what we've gone through? And everybody's looking for that quick fix. And here's this new moon in Taurus that is showing us that that's not where we're supposed to go. It's showing us that because the moon in Taurus is longevity. It is that long course. It is that place where we put the energies forth, and that is where we're going to till the soil and plant the seeds to allow for this growth of renewal and substance to come into our lives. And so many are going in, and the true when Jupiter goes into Pisces, I feel like there is going to be this expansion. Saturn is going to be slowing down and going retrograde at the end of the month also. So we got Saturn retrograde, Gemini retrograde, Jupiter going into a new sign. There is this energy of saying, "Hey, are you listening? If not, we're going to regurgitate a lot of this." So because I don't think everybody got it. We're going to regurgitate because you think that this is the right way to do it. Well, I'm going to show you that there's other ways, but it's up to you to make those choices. It's up to you to make those decisions because of this energy that's going to be magnetized. And Pluto loves to magnetize things, and he's retrograde, so he's going to magnetize whatever it is that that you need to learn, and have you say, "Okay, you wanted to take that route?" Because Pluto doesn't kill you; he tortures you. He gets you to take a look at what you need to look at seriously in your life. And if you're not taking things serious in your life, if you're not taking this into a new road or trying to make those changes that you need and not go for a quick fix, then there's rewards. Like Pluto rewards you, Jupiter rewards you, Pluto rewards you. So the three mafia brothers are coming in and saying, if you are wanting to work with this, I have rewards for you. I have rewards for you. And that's from last year. Remember, they were on the street corner and they said, if you want to go in there, hey, if you want to go into this, go for it. Otherwise, I got a different road for you. And I'm showing you it even more clearly now. But where are you putting your energies? Are you putting them into the short term? Are you putting it to where, yeah, I'm going for the golden gem. I'm going for the golden nugget. I'm going for the beauty and the abundance and the love and the joy. And that's where I want to go. And every step of the way, Pluto is going to say, look there's this that you have to look at. There's this that you have to look at. And you're going to like, okay, let's do the work. Where is it that I can do the work in order for me to release whatever is holding me back from that? Or do I go back into that? And here's where the eclipses come back to that south node in hoping that someone's going to rescue me. Something's going to come in. But the eclipse comes in and eclipses things away and saying, there's nobody here to rescue you but you. Nobody here to rescue you but you. And if you're looking for that man who wants to look like I was just going to say Mr. Dress Up or and make and you think he looks safe. I put it this way. Sometimes we do go for what we think is quick and easy. And in the moment, it is exhilarating and it's fabulous. And we see, other people are doing it and it's so awesome and it's beautiful. Then the lights go down and it's gone. And then there's other things that come in that you might have to deal with, but nobody's around to cheer you on to deal with those. On the flip side, if you're going and you're toiling and you're bringing forth that of what you want, you'll be passing all these people who are cheering and saying, why aren't you stopping here? Why aren't you stopping here? Come on in. Let's go. Let's party. And you're like, no, I have my agenda. I have my goals that I need to work on. I don't need to be distracted by these games. I don't need to be distracted over here. I'm working towards having a better health. I'm working to have better finances. I'm working to have a better relationship. I'm working in order for me to connect with spirit more and connect with my divine, in order for me to be able to hear and listen and feel more easily. That's where this new moon is coming in. It is a powerhouse, and I had to get through that fog in order to get the message out. And it was funny. It's just, I could have sat and said, I don't know what to say, but it's working through that fog and that unfocusedness in order to get to the clarity. And that being unclear sometimes, coming in and saying, okay, you know what, I'm gonna put some clove in this today. I'm going to really put some of that energy in here so I can work with my sacral today. Clove is really good for digestion too. So bringing in that peace and longevity for myself. And so where are you working on your longevity? Where are you working on for you to bring in your peace in your life? Or are you just going for the thrill of the moment and not looking at the repercussions of it all? And that's the moon. Like, if anybody's worked with animals before, and especially cows, cows look stupid. They sometimes look stupid, but cows don't forget. They're kind of like an elephant. You think that they forgot, or that, especially bulls. Like if you prodded a bull in a wrong way, he remembers, and he remembers you. And he's got a little thing in his brain. He's like, I remember you. You weren't too nice to me. I don't think I'm going to be nice to you. So he has that longevity of understanding. And going into this new cycle, 30-day cycle, 2.5-year cycle, we're coming into this energy to create. So what do you want to create? What do you want to let go of? So my loves, I have an astrology class happening on May 30th. If you wish to join, it's 8 weeks, and we dive in to the beautiful planets and start to embrace the energies of the planets. So we have that coming in. We also have karmic release happening on June 3rd, June 4th, 5th, and 6th. If you're interested in joining me for that, there's a few spots left. So I'm going to leave it on that. I want you guys to go out and manifest some crazy, cool ass shit and some funky new world for yourself that is so cosmically beautiful and totally aligned with your energy, so that you could be uplifted and brought into great health, great money, and fabulous relationships and connections. And I want all of that for you. So have a fabulous day. May the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Blessed be everybody. Have a blessed new moon. Bye-bye.